Hi guys, it's week 3 medical video for my treatment. I'd like to introduce you this week to, can you see him? Got the cutest paws, huh? This is Namake Sensei, that's his name. I happen to love Japanimation. So there's another little thing you didn't know about me, or you might not have known, but you do now. He's a Japanese lucky cat, but he's also a demon in disguise. This isn't his real form, but you'd have to watch the anime to understand that. Now, week 3. Pretty good so far. I'm doing much better on the metoclopramide than I was on the original anti-sickness drug, Declatisvir. They didn't do any good at all. So the I can never say this word, metoclopramide is for drug-induced sickness rather than travel nausea, and it does help much better. Now, when I very first started this treatment, apparently, I was given I thought it was 1,680,300, but what it was 1,190,000. The next week it was 1,168,300. That was my viral count. This week I had my viral count done again, and the only reason I'm having it done more, it seems, is because of my blood. They just tend to do it at the same time as they give me a blood test. But first, my ALTs, as I said, they went down last week, which was excellent. I started off at 168.9. They're now down to 25, which in 2 weeks is pretty incredible. In fact, mine is now better than my nurse's, because they have to have theirs checked, being hepatitis nurses, just in case. And side effects this week, I don't know if it's a side effect. I'm not quite sure. I've never had one before in my life, but I think I had not a panic, it was an anxiety attack. I couldn't sleep, and it wasn't like my normal insomnia. I felt very uptight, very arsey would be a better word, and I never ever wake Alan up unless I'm really poorly, and I really try not to, you know, because we both need our sleep. And I woke him up at 5 o'clock in the morning. I needed somebody to talk to. I needed somebody awake with me, and that's not like me at all. I really can stand my own company. And I couldn't settle. Doesn't matter what I'd done, I just couldn't settle, and it was horrible, and I had a terrible sense of impending doom. And I think this was Thursday night, I think. So, or Friday night, one of the two. No, it was Friday night. And it started again today. It's not a pleasant feeling. And I don't know what's triggering it. So I'm going to have to phone my nurses about it, because I can't cope with anxiety attacks. They're horrible. If that's what people have, I've never had them, and they're really horrible. And I don't panic. It is pure anxiety. So I don't know if that is a side effect, but I'm going to have to see my nurse about it, because it's horrible. But tomorrow we're going out. I've actually asked if we can go out, because I feel like I'm champing at the bit to get out. Maybe that's the problem too, where I haven't felt like going out for so long, where I've been quite poorly. Maybe that's part of it, that I need to go out, but we'll see tomorrow. But we are going out tomorrow. We're going to Bognor, and I like going to Bognor because they do good garden centres, and I'm going to go and do some bits of Christmas shopping, just little bits, but I do enjoy it. Now, So that's pretty much the side effects I'm having at this moment in time. Headaches seem to have settled down now. I don't seem to be getting those anymore at all. And this is only a little video this week because I did one at the beginning of the week, which obviously is not long ago. So we got my results, my latest results. Now I've been on Declatisvir and sofosbivir for 2 weeks. When this blood test was taken, I have been on exactly 2 weeks. And my count has gone from 2 weeks ago was 1,190,000 and it is now 170. I am not taking any ribavirin. I'm not taking any interferon. So to say Alan and I and my family are pleased is an understatement. We're really, really pleased. We're just hoping that it stays going the way it's going. Thankfully, I'm hardly getting, compared to some people, hardly any side effects. The ones I have aren't pleasant, but they're not nowhere near what other people are having, I should imagine, with the ribavirin, which my nurse told me, as I posted in one of the groups, my nurse actually told me it's a horrible drug. She said she remembers when they used to give out just interferon, and when they brought ribavirin along, she said the side effects over doubled because of the ribavirin. Or ribavirin or ribavirin, whatever you want to call it. So that's pretty much where I'm at the moment. So I don't know whether my good fortune cat is looking after me, Sensei? Or, see, another thing I'd like to tell you, I only had a 53 to 58% chance of this working, which a lot of people have been given higher odds than I have. And I know that for a fact. So if it's working for me, I can't see how it would not work for most people. And I do have a lot of problems, as you know, with my blood, etc., etc. And as I said, I'm not taking ribavirin and I'm not taking interferon. And my nurse did say it doesn't seem to make a difference if you're on the ribavirin or the interferon or not with the results. It doesn't seem to make a difference. And I'm genotype 3A, which with this treatment is one of the hardest to clear. Anyone who's genotype 2, 2A, 2B, they're easy to clear with this, so that's good news for anyone who's that genotype. And please, just if you're on the treatment, stick with it. It's working for me so far, but as I said, I will keep you updated, even though it seems to be going great. Keep our fingers crossed it'll keep going that way, but let's just hope it does. Alright guys, so from me and from Sensei this week. Look, his paws. Look at his paws. It's too cute. Alright, so that's from Sensei and myself. We'll speak to you next week. Bye guys.